or only one?
Hi, good evening, guys. So, my data story starts last year. So, I just got an apartment on my own and my sister. So, as a typical millennial, I searched online for house materials. And I searched for a pot and bought it from an online e-commerce shop. So, with this, after I bought the pot, what I noticed is that the recommendations panel and carousel for that e-commerce shop suddenly has a lineage to recommend me so many varieties of pots. Like this is, I was like in my head like this is a one-time purchase. Why are you recommending me so many pots even though I have a history of you that I prefer buying clothes from you, I prefer buying makeup than a one-time purchase of a pot. And then I scoured the internet. And then it turns out I'm not the only one that has this problem. So there's a viral tweet like this. So, dear Amazon, I bought a toilet seat because I needed one. It's necessity, not desire. I do not collect them. I am not a toilet seat addict. No matter how tempting you email me, I am not going to think and go on like, okay, just one more toilet seat, I will treat myself. So, highlighting here the necessity, not desire. So, from this, it sparked an interest with me that can we build better recommendations for our users, especially those that have already a rich history from buying from your site. So, can we make recommendations based on a customer's lifestyle? Lifestyle meaning a customer like myself, from buying from an e-commerce shop, I tend to buy food, snacks, and then clothes. And then from that, occasionally I would buy gadgets, a one-time purchase, because of course it's very expensive. And then I would occasionally also buy gifts for my family members, which do not really reflect my taste. And then occasionally some household necessity items like a toilet or a pot. So, from customer lifestyle, how my brain got going, how do I capture this customer lifestyle into data? So, I drilled it down to using product categories and then adding it to how many times a customer actually buys a certain category of products. So, like me, I tend to buy food. And then from that, I will create customer clusters, and then from that, output a recommended product. Okay, so on to extracting customer segments. So for data preparation, I got a data set from Kaggle, the oldest, it's a Brazilian e-commerce site. The trying things about this data is that it is sampled from a 2-year e-commerce full data set. So they're like trying to not disclose everything. So it is sampled. So what I see from the data is that customers only tend to purchase once. They might have only one order entry, which is I have to work around with. So and then data cleaning. I have to merge all the data into a customer level data frame from all the different CSV files. So there's like orders, line items, and so on. And then from that, I would have to define the categories which the data, my model would majority based on to. And then from that, I would have to feature engineer category level ratios. So for the product categories, it's actually written in Spanish, and they provided a translation CSV file into English. But then there's, after just merely translating it, I got to like 80 different product categories, which is not very good for segmentation or clustering. So from there, I thought of doing some NLP, but it's just very short. It's just a product category. So with that, I got creative and actually very efficient. So I use technical categories. So just for sa PSA, Google has an official product category, which you can see almost everything that you think of can be fit in the categories that they have provided. So I just handpicked and then translated it on my own. And then I defined a category ratio that would capture a person's preference and frequency for certain products, which is that was like pretty simple. So if I have bought 5 items in the past, and then 4 of them is furniture, and then 1 of them is clothing, so I would have just it will just calculate furniture 80% and then 20% for apparel, and that's it. And then from that data frame, user level, having different category ratios for the defined Google category products. I did K-means clustering, and this is the result in a PCA. And then I will now show you the different clusters that my model has extracted. So I will call this segment the self-investment people. So this spider chart that shows the preference or the category ratio for each of the 15 Google categories. So for this one, they tend to buy health and beauty, and then apparel, and then electronics. And as you can see, there are some categories that do not have preference at all. So if ever, as you apply this in real life, if ever a person buys suddenly a toy in the e-commerce website, you try to hold on from recommending a toy ASAP to a customer because it doesn't show the customer's lifestyle. And then these are the other clusters, the furniture savvy, so they tend to really buy furniture and not much anything else. And then this one I call for the bunso, so they tend to buy really for baby or children items, for apparel and toys and entertainment as well. And then an active bachelor, so they tend to buy sporting goods and then electronics sometimes, and also for health and beauty. And then the 5th one is homemaker, so they tend to buy home garden and furniture. And then I call this the Netflix and chill people because they tend to buy electronics and not much anything else like investment to the home and so on. So for me, I kind of identified this cluster, the self-investment. So if ever I wish that the e-commerce site have this kind of mindset in recommending items to their users, if I buy a toy for a baby, then try to hold back, don't recommend it yet because this person really likes health and lifestyle products. So as the customer tends to buy more baby items and then maybe something happened to the lifestyle, the customer has changed the lifestyle. And then that's when you recommend and market certain items to the customer. And implications and next steps. So summary and findings, we were able to extract customer segmentations using only category ratios that reflect the customer's lifestyle. And then unresolved questions is how accurate and helpful this model, and also how scalable and production implementable is this model.